Good evening, everybody. It is so good to be back. I have missed you all. I'm so sorry for my absence. I haven't been well, and then I had an infection in my eye that I had to deal with, plus a flat tire, and it's just been a nightmare. But I'm back, so I'm here to do some free readings for you guys tonight. I'm a psychic medium. I'm a mentor. I'm a healer. So anything you need, I'm happy to help. Please just like and share my page and SPTV's page out. Get people to know about us. Tag your friends, tag your family. So I'm based in Sydney, Australia. I'm an evidential and energy psychic medium. So I use all of my 5 class senses with all of my readings. So I get the center tailing, everything. I love it. It's pretty chaotic at times though. So I died for 4 minutes when I was a young baby at 4 weeks old. Thankfully, I was revived by my dad and didn't come back with any brain damage. So that's kind of how I do what I do. I'm incredibly spiritual. I'm also a friend. I'm a recovering drug addict as well. And I like to help people that are struggling with things that I've gone through so I can help them get through it as well. But that's me in a nutshell. So we'll get some hellos up whenever they do come through. If I do read for you and if I am drawn to you, I do ask that you just please leave me some feedback. That's all I ask, is just a bit of feedback. Yeah, I really don't like people that don't give feedback because it's a bit selfish. And if I'm up here doing readings and any other psychic doing readings, it's just nice to give something back. Stacey Shaw, good morning, Bree and Richard. Good morning, or good evening, Stacey. It's evening over here in Australia. It's just past 10 o'clock p.m. Hope you're well. Hope you're healthy. Margaret O'Brien. Hi, Stacey, Bree and Richard. Hello, darling. How are you? How are you going? Yeah, as I said, we do just like to say our hellos, get acquainted. Victoria Watson. Hi, lovely to meet you. Lovely to meet you too, darling. Lovely to meet you too. Good to get acquainted. Mal Whitaker, good morning. Good evening. Hope you are doing well to the beach, I think. Nicola Humphreys, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Dal. Good evening over here, I suppose. Christine Davis, good morning, Brie. Good morning, darling. I remember your face. Good to see you. Thank you for coming tonight. But yeah, I do offer one-on-ones as well if you do need some guidance or whatever. It's all extremely confidential and done with love and respect. So we've got Sharon Calladine here. Hi from Nottingham in England. Hello, thank you for joining. TS, hi. Greetings. Greetings. Natalie Bentley, morning all. Good morning, good evening. It's Friday morning there, isn't it now? Denise Willoughby, wet and cold here in Cornwall, England. It's just gone 11 a.m. Oh, cool. It's a bit wet and cold over here as well. It's very dramatic, the weather changes. It should be spring and warming up and it's still raining and cold. Deborah Adams, hello, darling, how are you? Joanne Wood, good morning, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, darling, likewise. Please make sure that you like and follow my page, Psychic Medium Bree Wilson, as well as tagging your friends and inviting them along to SPTV because they are just wonderful and they deserve to get recognition. We've got Vicky Dunn, good morning, good evening. Thank you for joining. Let me know how your day is going. Let me know if there's anything in particular that you want to discuss. I'm all yours for an hour. I'll talk about anything and everything. I just don't do medical or legal. So the sky's the limit. Paul Smith, good morning. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Sorry, you know the song about U2? I hope you have all feeling positive. Definitely feeling positive. Definitely feeling positive. A lot of positive vibes coming from beautiful group tonight, at the moment, now. Joanne Lewis, hi Bree, Richard, and all on live chat. Wish I could be on live chat with, very interesting conversations. I don't get to see it until afterwards. My first time seeing you on here. Well, I hope you enjoy. I am quite entertaining to watch sometimes because I have a bit of a foot and mouth situation where I'm trying to correct my stuff ups with my words, and it can ramble. It can be quite entertaining, but I am genuine and authentic, and I do try to help. Martine, Thursday here. I have Memorial Day of Precious Young Heart Pet today. is Angel pet. I'm not sure what that means. My dad, precious young heart pet. Oh, right. So your pet passed away. Is that what you're saying? If that's the case, I'm sorry for your loss. So, I'm really sorry for they're your babies, aren't they? They break your heart, animals. Oh, look at the puppy, Cavalier. Hi, Bree. Hope all is well. I'm well, thank you. Sharing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Please share. Please share. Share it out. Please help get us out there because we all do it for free, and you know it's only fair. We've got Joanne Wood. It's cold and raining here in. I'm terrible with pronunciation. Shropshire. I don't even. Shropshire. I've never left the country over here in Australia, so forgive me on that one. I believe you're in Australia. I am. Could you tell by my accent? I am in Australia, yes. Born and raised. Maxine Entwistle. Hello, I would love a reading doll. I'll get around to you. Richard, could you please bring back Maxine as well when we get through the hellos, if that's okay? We got Rose Man. We'll call you Rose. Good morning from Dublin, Ireland. I would really. Mahon. See, I'm terrible with pronunciation. Rose, I would love a reading. You really appreciate a reading. That's okay. I can do one for you as well. We're just going to get through all the hellos. Get acquainted. I want to hear your stories. I want to hear like what you guys want to talk about because like not only doing readings, this is a safe place for tough topics. So there could be some triggers. I do try and pull back, but it is I try and make it as healing as I can for everyone. Martine, light. Oh, you've lit 2 candles already. Good. That's the spirit. I love candles. Candles are beautiful, especially the nice smelling ones. Okay, so we'll get our first reading up if we can. I do use the cards. I don't have to use the cards. I'm intuitive. So it's just a personal preference. So I have them in my hand. The card. If not, I can just do intuitive messages as well as mediumship. And Nottingham. Is that in Melbourne? Because I know that in Melbourne there's a Doncaster. Oh, so yeah, very similar names over here as well. Doncaster, I do know is my internet is not very good at the moment. I do apologize for any disturbances or disruptions. Please bear with me. If I have to just turn the video off, then I will. At least you can hear my voice still. Gemma Kreisel, good morning. Good evening. All right, so we'll get to some readings now. But yeah, sky's the limit. Ask what you like and enjoy the show. I hope you enjoy. Okay. Okay, so Maxine, okay, so I'll pull some cards for you. Okay, so Maxine, first reading of the day. So, first card you've got here is the Knight of Swords. You're going through something at the moment, darling. You've got to not go ahead of the situation. You need to step back and evaluate things that are actually happening. And as hard as it is, I need you to kind of reframe. So step back and see yourself going through what you're going through as if you'd be seeing somebody else go through it. And then that way, the self-love will kind of continue to come through with you. All right. There's a battle also, like it's internal, like a battle within yourself, but it's also a battle that you feel that you're going through every day. It's not as bad as what you might feel it is. It could be quite bad. It might not be, but I do feel that there are ways that you can help yourself get through it in a healthier way, if that makes sense. I'll pull another few cards for you. I hope this helps, honey. I really do. All right. So the next card you've got here is the Ace of Swords. This actually kind of backs up with what I was saying here. So your emotions are quite strong, hun. And when I say they're quite strong, they're causing you to dive head first into situations that aren't doing you any favors. So it's almost like you don't like being accused of things that you haven't done. I hate being accused of things I haven't done, and it makes me look guilty when I haven't done anything because I'm trying to defend myself for something I haven't done. Try and keep that in mind. The strength card is the next card, okay? What you're going through is happening for a reason. You're going through what you're going through for a reason, and you'll see it all in hindsight soon. So just hang in there. You're nearly done. It's all temporary. I hope this helps, my love. I really do. Okay. It does help. Thank you. I hope it does. I hope it does. Just take every day as a new day. Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your life, whether that be, you know, even with mental health, getting out, getting dressed is a proud of yourself for doing that. If this is what you're going through. Okay. Simon, hello. Anything for me, please? I got a lady coming through, whether she's a twin sister or a sister, possibly an aunt, but she's not far in age from you. And I feel that you guys were quite close, especially when you were younger. I feel that she's got like a bit of a, not really a bob, but she's got like, you know, neck length hair. She had a bit of a fringe. She had glasses, and she used to have like this vibrant pink to red or mahogany lipstick that she used to wear. She's even showing me like lipstick on her teeth. And she's doing this, you know, because you'd always be telling her you got a bit of lippy on your teeth. She's actually, no, she's saying you didn't always tell her that. You didn't always tell her that. So she'd go to the bathroom and find there was lippy on. Didn't you say anything? And you just sit there and laugh. You know, that's what I'm being shown, especially at a dinner table. Like if you guys were out in a setting of, you know, going out to dinner or at a restaurant, it was almost like you deliberately not say anything just to get a laugh out of her, because you know that she'd go find out that there was lippy on her teeth, for example, hypothetically, and you'd almost, yeah, you'd lose yourself in laughter. She is with you in spirit, and I do hope this is for you. If not, it will be someone around you as well. I do also pick up on a brother or a male around you of the same age, and I feel that you guys did grow up together. So before I continue, please validate that for me. I'll pull a card for you and see what it says. So there's two ways to read this card. This is the Six of Pentacles. Yes, this is the Six of Pentacles. So the negative side to this, I do feel that there is toxicity in your life that you need to cut. You need to recognize who's the toxic one, and this toxic person is the one benefiting you the most right now. So don't just know that your red flags that you're noticing, is this person legit or are they using me? Go with your gut feelings. It's your instinct. It's not going to lead you astray, mate. I hope this helps, mate. Okay, so hello everybody. Hello. Becky, Raynaga, good morning, light and blessings. First time watching. Okay, well, just because it's your first time watching, if you share, I'll pull it for you anyway. But please share and tag your friends just so that we can get out there. But I'll pull a few cards for you. So 2 cards have come out, and the first card I have to say for you, Becky, is the Judgment card. I feel you know exactly what this card's about. Doesn't mean you're sitting there judging people, and it's not telling you to judge people, but it's telling you to use your better judgment when it comes to situations. People around you are not being honest. People around you are treating you like an idiot, and it's almost like you know it, but you can't prove it. Use your better judgment, because they're gonna stuff up very, very soon. The next card you've got here is the Five of Wands, which this is you overcoming this issue, and it's almost like it's in your social circle, I feel, and it's deceit, and it's just dishonesty that you have in your face right now, but you are going to get over that. You are overcoming that. Your body is the same, but you need to keep these lessons with you so that you can protect yourself a little bit more. I just feel that not everyone is as genuine as you are. You're not going to ever find another you. So please stop looking for you in other people, because it's not going to happen. There's only one you. That's why you're unique. I hope this helps, love. Please let me know if you can. I'm happy to be wrong, so don't be scared of offending me if I get it wrong. I'd rather know if I'm wrong. No big deal. Okay, Simon Bute, thank you. Did it resonate or not? If you could give me some validation, that'd be really great, because it does take time and energy for me to read, and it's just yeah. I'll be more inclined to read for you next time if I do remember that you do give feedback. I hope that helps, Simon. Stacey XX, hi Bree, hope you're well. Could I have a message, please? If there's anything in particular that you guys would like read on, because like I do all the time generals, if you want anything in particular read, let me know. I don't read on other people without their permission. I'm just saying that right now. So if you've got any love questions or anything about what they're thinking, what they're feeling, I will not read for you, because it's not, I don't have their permission. But I'll have a message for you. I'll pull a couple of cards for you. All right, so you got 3 cards, and the first card you got is the Fool. Okay, so this represents you are so focused one thing. If you're going to get stuck on a scent and they're out on the street, you can't get their attention. No matter how much you whistle, you call, you clap, you dance around like an idiot, you're not going to get their attention because they're onto something. Don't let that happen to you, because you're going to miss out on so many different opportunities, not in just that one area, but in every aspect of your life. Stop dissociating so much as you can try. And it's our way of just daydreaming and getting away from reality, unfortunately. And you might not even think there's anything wrong, but it can happen with boredom and it can happen with trauma. Make sure that you try and just bring yourself gently back down to reality a little bit. I do recommend, I feel that you do meditate, but sit with your emotions a little bit more and don't feel that you're weak because you need to get them out, because you're not. You're not weak to get these. And whoever's gotten that into your head, get it out of your head. Okay, I hope this helps, love. As I said, I do offer private readings. If you guys would like to message me, if you'd like to have a private one-on-one, that's no dramas at all. Or if you'd like to just, get any more insight, that's no dramas. But I'll pull one more for you, Stacey. The next card you've got here is the Five of Swords. This is you. That is you. You're leaving all the crap behind. You're leaving all the baggage behind. Or you're at least being encouraged to, and you're starting to learn how to do that. Don't grasp onto what you know because it's all you know. It's not going to help. Okay, you do try to meditate. That is where the dissociation happens, because you wander off. You wander off. Just gently bring yourself back. Just gently bring yourself back. Don't feel that you got to do it for half an hour first go, man. And no one could do that. That's like asking a toddler to do algebra. Focus on a couple of minutes at first, one chakra at a time. Imagining that your chakras are opening and they're all rotating at a synchronized rate, and they're all healthy, balanced, and open. One chakra at a time. Tomorrow, try 2 minutes. Next night, try 3 minutes. Go into it slowly, and the more you do that, you'll find yourself sitting there for an hour and not even realize it, once you get yourself into that state of nothingness. And that's where all the answers will come. Hope that helps. Lovely. Becky, thank you so much. Got any more detail for me than that? Yes. As far as meeting new people and steam, I'm so sorry to hear about that, and I'm so sorry for your loss. But when water changes to steam, it's not really going anywhere, it's just changing its form. They're only in the next dimension. I know that sounds like a real far away. It's like a one-way telescope, so to speak. They can see us, we just can't see them. Fortunately, we're conditioned to see and believe what is in front of us, and there's so much more to it than that. So, but he's always with you, okay? There's a necklace as well that I'm being shown that he gave you or you gave him, and it's about this size. It's like a, I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's like an oval size, or it's silver or stainless steel, and it was a necklace as a gift, or it was passed down from someone, and it was. I feel that he's given it to you, or you've given it to him, and if you have given it to him, I feel that it's actually being buried with him or cremated. He's got that with him on the other side, and I feel like there's almost like a couple's, like he's got something of yours and you've got something of his. He's got that with him. So just keep that in mind and just know that that is him. All right. If you're finding I don't know why I'm picking up on it. I'm just going to say what I'm getting, but random puddles in the house, it's almost like there's no roof, there's no leaks in the roof. What the hell is going on? Did he have a fall at all? Or was there a fall? Like, I'm seeing a patch of water on the ground. So that even tells me that you're coming across random patches of water, which is highly unlikely. Or he did have a fall with a puddle of water. Just let me know about that if you can. I've just got to say what I get. Thank you for your feedback, though. Okay, so we got Rose the name I can't pronounce again. That surname I can't. M. Mahoon. I'm not going to try because I can't pronounce it, but Rose. Yeah, Rose Mahoon. Don't put me up to this, Richard. I'm not going to be able to say. I'm terrible with pronunciations. You see me with the angel tarot cards. I'm sitting there. Good morning. Hey. Rose yeah, okay. I probably did say it right, but I'm not going to repeat. Mahoon. Okay. See, I told you this is entertaining. Good morning from Dublin, Ireland. We'll really appreciate a reading. The first thing I got for you is your grandma coming through, and I feel like it was either a scent of a rose, there was roses involved, or her name was Rose, or there was something to do with roses in her name. She was obsessed with them. Every time you'd go to her house, there would be it didn't even have to be red roses. It can be roses of any type of color, but she loved the natural smell. She wasn't one that liked, oils and fragrances. She liked natural sense from nature in her house. That's what I'm picking up. She is with you very much, and it's almost, I'm seeing a deck of playing cards as well. She used to was like, like you said, just you go out and get a drink from the fridge, and she'd be sitting there playing cards with, you'd wonder who, but it was almost like she'd sit there and play with herself with the cards. It was, yeah, I don't know, I'm not too sure why, but that's what I'm getting. Unless that's you, that you like to play with cards, or you could be getting into this. So I will pull a couple of cards for you, but I do feel like that this is a grandmother or an auntie coming through in spirit. Okay, I do feel like she passed away of emphysema or breathing problems of the lungs. It was definitely chest to lungs. Throat to lungs as well. There was issues here. It was like whenever she'd inhale or exhale, there was razor blades going down her throat. So she's not in any pain, just so you know. Is all I'm hearing. She's amazing. Just know that. I'll leave it there. I'll pull a card for you though, as I promised. Okay, so 3 cards have come out for you. The first card you've got is the Two of Pentacles. This is not mediumship now. This is actually psychic readings, but you're holding yourself in a very uncomfortable position. You're not getting respected by this person that is constantly asking you for favors. Okay, if you needed anything, they're not going to be there for you the way you have been for them. So I'm just gonna say that. Next thing you've got here is the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, sorry, which shows that you are able to start communicating properly, and you're not blaming yourself so much now for people doing things that are thoughtless to you or nasty to you, because you know that it's part of who they are, and you know that it's a part of their healing or their traumas as well. So you're very good with not being able to, or trying not to take that personally. The Magician card is your next card. I feel that you are quite psychic. I feel that you have abilities to see the future. You can almost manifest things instantly. You're very high vibrational, and I feel that you don't even realize that you're here as a light worker. I feel that in your sleep you do a lot of work spiritually in your sleep that you can't figure out why the hell you're still so tired every morning. You know what I mean? So I do feel that is something that you need to take into consideration. Be very cautious of your thoughts, and you have a very loving heart. You do. So anything that you do is for the best intentions. You're going to a very good place when you go home. So don't worry about that, honey. I'll pull one more for you, and then I'll move on. Oh, no, sorry. I've got one down here for you. It's Three of Swords. Okay? Not one, but 2 or 3. There's 3 areas in your life that you're feeling are just crumbling on top of you at the moment. You need to just eat the elephant one bite at a time. One step at a time. Don't look at how far away Mount Kosciuszko is, because it's probably over 100 kilometers away. Just look down and focus on the footsteps that you're taking, and you'll be there before you know it. Okay? I hope this helps, hon. I really do. And 3 love hearts. Thank you, Gemma. Thank you, Gemma. As I said, guys, if you do need any guidance or just any questions answered or anything like that, I'm only a message away. Don't be a stranger. I do try and get through to everybody, and I do reply. I do my best to reply to everybody. Diane, hi, Bree, can I have a card? If you use the word please, yeah, I can give you a card. Manners, honey. I'm not trying to be rude, but yeah, you'll get very far with me with manners. I'm happy to do it for you, but yeah, just use the P word, please. First card you've got here. Actually, you know what? That one just came out for the last person. I'm just going to reshuffle and see if it comes out again. Be likely to be a different one. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay, so you have got, it's okay to feel, so can we go back to the next one? Sorry, go back to the last one, the last card for her. Was okay, Rose, yeah. Rose, I'm just going to finish this card for you, and then I'll get to the next one. All right, you're battling some serious alone time in your mind, and you need to start being in control of what intrusive thoughts are going to dictate your life, hon. Don't allow people's words to, like, don't be convinced on what people tell you. Don't believe that you're a bad person because someone tells you that, when it's only their own reality. So I hope that helps. Lovely. We'll go to the next person now, Richard. Thank you. Rose, thank you, Bree. I really appreciate your reading. No worries. If it makes sense to you, please let me know. If it doesn't, please let me know, because I would hate to just, not make any sense. I hate it when I don't resonate to people. And Angeline, hi Bree, how you going? And this was the lady that asked about the her daughter, I think, that I was, hey Bree, does my daughter have a message? She was stillborn, and oh wow, I'm so sorry to hear that, honey. Oh, your daughter, honestly, she is a stunner, girl, man. You make some good kids. You make some very, very attractive babies. Let me tell you, she is beautiful. She is such a radiant, gorgeous, stunning girl, man. Honestly, like she would have been something you would have had to keep the boys away. Let me tell you, she was just gorgeous. And I'm seeing this very feminine, beautiful bracelet. She's wearing this gorgeous Guess perfume. Like the style that she would have had is an expensive taste. She would have had, I feel that she would have very much loved like Guess perfume, and she would have loved to have, jewelry, and very, very feminine type of girl. Like she's very genuine too. Like she had a beautiful soul. But she's saying there's not much that I can say that you'll be able to validate. So I don't want to sound vague, but that's why I'm describing what she would look like. I'm not seeing her face, but I'm seeing brown hair to about here, if she were to be alive still. Very nice feminine arms and beautiful perfume. Man, she loved her perfume. So, she's around you. Don't even question that, okay? She has had the chance to incarnate, like to reincarnate, but it's at the risk of you not noticing that's her, and and she wants you to enjoy, the children around you, if you have any more, to not feel that you are wanting to replace her. Does that make sense? So she's always around, always around. Just ask for her appearance, and because you didn't know her before she passed away, just know she is there. Pay attention to random smells. Like, for example, you might have even had like a random perfume come in out of nowhere. I was like, I haven't had any young girls here, have I? You have. Your daughter's been around. So I hope that helps, love. She is around you all the time. And I know that's vague. I can't give you anything that you can really validate. I'm sorry. But she is around. Hey, Bree, may I please have a card? Of course you can. Knowing my cards, though, you'll probably get three cards. They come out in threes, just like Murphy's Law. All right. Christopher A. James. Okay. I feel you've got a child on the way. And I feel that look, either a woman is trying to start problems for you, saying that a baby could be yours, or you do have a baby on the way, or there's going to be one. This is not. I do not feel this this resonates into any area of your life other than this. I do feel like there is a child, and I don't feel that you might even know about this child. I don't think this. Like, do you know what I mean? I hate to say it, but I feel that you're either going to have a child used against you, or you are having a child used against you, or there is going to be a child into your life. But if this is a female that you feel is lying to you, she probably is, so just take that with a bit of caution. But if you do and you are expecting, congratulations. I'm stoked for you. But please that for me, and I have a feeling you're kind of going, doesn't resonate. Keep it in the back of your mind, and if it doesn't resonate, that's fine. But that's just what I feel, okay? So at least you've got the prior warning. I'll pull two more for you. Okay, so this kind of just backs up what I've got here. This is the this is the Six of Wands. This card being your first card and that card being your second card, there's a female causing you some serious problems. And I feel that you're scared that she's pregnant, or you know that she is and she's trying to say that it's yours. If it hasn't happened yet, pay attention to it. But I do feel like this is a battle that you're currently going through at this current stage. People that have been lying are going to be caught out. And if you've done nothing wrong, and I don't feel like you have, and if you have, you've owned it. But I feel like there's something that you may need to still take responsibility for. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I'm just going to leave it there because I think you know what I might be saying. If not, stiff luck for me, I guess. But yeah, just tread carefully with that one. Next one I've got for you is the Eight of Cups. When it comes to dissociation and daydreaming and like drifting off into fairyland, it's because of this that this is happening. You need to bring yourself down to reality a little bit and just be logical about things. Be logical about what's going on. Take your emotions out of the situation and try and see it from a third party point of view. Okay, it's hard. It might be easier said than done, but that's the best advice I can give you, mate. Hope that helps. Spirit of love. Morning, Bree. I would very much appreciate mediumship from either of my parents, please. Okay, well, hopefully I can do both parents. I can't ever guarantee people are going to come through. They've always got to be as willing to meet with me as I am with them, okay? So we'll see what we can do. Your mum would have been about 5'2", 5'3" in height. Well, one of your parents was really short, one of them was really tall, and I feel like your mum was the shorter one. And I'm just being shown, like, you know what, this has always been an issue. Like the height has, like, if you're your mum's daughter, you'd be on the shorter end, but if you're your father's son, you'd be on the taller end. Does that make sense? I do, or it could be the other way around. I am picking up on a bit of a not an overweight lady, but just someone who had, she had she's saying I had love handles. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to, that's just what I heard. And she'd always, like, kind of, that's not fat. It's called love handles. So she had a good weight to her. She wasn't unhealthy. She was actually quite a healthy lady. She had, she wasn't skinny. She wasn't overweight. She was just right. Your dad, I do feel, was someone that had gastric problems, or at least one of them had gastric problems. There was a lot of heartburn. There was a lot of indigestion, and I do feel like that did come from drinking, or possibly drinking too much beer, or there was intolerances that one of them had that has been passed on to you, and it's almost like you've got to be very careful with what you eat due to that. So yeah, keep that in mind. I don't know who cooked the steak, who loved the steak, but I feel like it's like they just hijack your kitchen and just cook whatever the hell they want. Do you know what I mean? Because you can smell these random foods coming from the kitchen, and it's like, it has to be next door. It's not. So either make sure you haven't left any food on the stove. If you haven't, then chances are that there's, your kitchen's being occupied by your parents. But are you Italian, or is there of Italian descent? Because I feel that there is very much a cultural thing here going on. And so if you can let me know about that, that would be wonderful. Let me know about that. Would be great. Okay, guys, I'm gonna say something. If I'm doing a reading, thank you does not cut it for validation. It doesn't. It's just, like, I appreciate the response, because people don't even respond to me at all sometimes. If it doesn't resonate, please let me know, because that's how I also improve in my skills as well. Don't be afraid to tell me, Bree, it doesn't make sense. All good. I probably got it wrong, but yeah, I just need to know if I have gotten it right, if that's okay. I don't mean to be demanding, but yeah, I have to be sometimes a little bit, I think. Okay, Gemma, can I have a reading, please, Bree? Please let me know on any area you'd like read in your life. Okay, I'm going to just ask that of everybody from now on, because I've got 25 minutes left and I don't want to have to keep doing general. If there's anybody that is actually going through some serious stuff right now, you're not Italian. Thank you for validating that. I'm not too sure why. It would probably be for somebody else then. But either that or Italian food. Was there a lot of spaghetti cooked? There was a lot of herbs cooked. That's why I picked up on the Italian stuff, and then wine as well. But let me know on that. But yeah, so if we can go back to the other person that I was reading before this one, that would be great. But yeah, let me know what you want me to read. Let me know what you want me to read, so that I'm not just doing the same general. So Gemma, could you please let me know what you'd like me to read? Richard, could you please come back to Gemma when she's given us a question? Mediumship. Okay. All right. You've got a friend in spirit that could have possibly passed by suicide, but I don't feel that the cause is clear. I feel there was a lot of misconception about his death. It has to be a he. It has to be a he. I feel like this person was somebody that could have overdosed, sadly, on pain medication or prescription medication. I don't feel like there was street drugs involved, but I do feel like that there was an accidental to a deliberate dose on medication, sleeping pills perhaps. But this person is around you, and I don't feel that the reason that you feel that you know how they passed is the reason that they actually did pass. I'm seeing a or a piece of paper with writing on it, whether that was a goodbye letter or just a letter to say what he was about to do. There was information on that letter that I'm picking up on that was important. So I feel that I'm not being shown if it is with anybody in particular. I'm just being shown to tell you a letter. A letter was written. Pay attention to that if you have gotten a letter from him, or if there has been a letter, or if there's been something that has been put away that is going to be found. I do feel like it's in an envelope in a drawer somewhere. Someone may have it, but it is still around. So if you can let me know about that, that'd be great. And if anybody else can relate to this, let me know, please, because it would be for someone in here, I reckon. Good morning, Kathleen Boyle. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Beautiful photo. Okay, Shaniqua. Girls Pie. Love reading, please. Girlfriend, do not be second best. You're gorgeous. Do not let people make you feel otherwise, because I feel that you are feeling very defeated right now because it's almost like you're not getting the guy's attention that you like, or there's issues going on, or the three options that I've got are you are in a relationship that doesn't do you any good, or you are not being noticed by the guy that you like, or you are not in a relationship at all and you're wanting to know where that is going. And I do feel like it's probably the last two options, but I do feel that there's been guys that you've liked or you've tried to talk to, and it's almost like someone else has taken them from you, right from underneath you. That's just what I feel. Your value does not decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. Remember that, and keep that with you, because it's kept me going, that saying. You are not going to die alone. I do feel that there's going to be communication issues, or there is communication issues that are brewing if you are in a relationship. I feel like you're kind of in between relationships right now, and you don't really know where you want to be because of the fact that there's such poor communication from one end. I feel the communication with you is something that you are actively trying to work on, which is fantastic. But if people are not on the same frequency as you, they're not going to hear what you're saying. So keep that in mind as well. You need to start to love yourself a little bit. Stop looking for your ex-partners and your new partners. And if you don't agree with me on that one, that's okay. But I feel that it's a subconscious thing. You're attracting the same problems back into your life. You need to realize your self-worth. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not. And you're cool to have a friend like you. Yeah, you're cool to have people in your life like you. There's no one else that's going to be like you, girl. So let me tell you, you're going to be your own best friend. Your true love will come when you do find yourself. Yes, the third, I don't know where my ex. Right, you don't know where your ex and you stand. Are you going to go through the bin and get out an old bottle because you've run out of, you've run out of bottles? I don't think so. Where, like, I feel like that there's other people involved, or there's another girl involved, and I'm so sorry to say this. I don't want to break your heart. I don't want to upset you, but there's secrecy going on that he doesn't want you to know about. In the instances of if it doesn't work out somewhere, that he can come back to you and he knows that you're going to be predictable and take him back. So please don't. You deserve better. I feel like he's done wrong by you, and you shouldn't be begging him for another chance. It should be the other way around. So I hope this helps, love. I really do. Karen White, would love to hear from my fiance Bree, please. I lost her last year. I miss her so much. Oh, darling. I'm seeing her holding. I'm seeing hands being held. Like there was a very much like what I'm being shown is this. Like there is intense hand holding right there, and that shows intense love. Okay, she might have said some horrible things before she passed. That's what she's saying. But don't ever feel for a minute that was anything that she meant. She didn't understand, or she underestimated how good you were, or how good of a person you are. And it's almost like there was a lot of crap in the background or in her past that used to cause a few problems for you in the relationship. And she needs you to know that she's always loved you. She's always going to love you. You're the love of her life. Don't ever feel that you're not. Don't ever feel that she's left you. And it's hard to not feel that they've abandoned you, but she's like, I haven't abandoned you. This was not intentional. I did not choose to be here. And she wasn't in the right state of mind either. Like there was a lot going on, and I feel that not saying that she was mentally ill or anything, but she was probably suffering from a little bit of depression, pressure from her family about things, especially because of her making life choices that they just simply didn't agree with. You know what I mean? Which has led her to feel not good enough in a lot of the times that she's been alive with her family, and she's sorry that if that has reflected back onto your relationship with her. It should never have. But I'm being shown, I'm being told to tell you that I'm sorry if I said hurtful things. I don't mean or even realize I say half the things that I do when I'm angry, but I didn't mean anything like that. That's all I'm getting. So I hope this helps. If you can please validate that, that would be amazing. As I said, guys, I do free readings. Of course, I do free readings. I'm not doing free readings now, but I do one-on-ones as professional one-on-ones. If there's anything that you'd like to discuss, please feel free to message me as well. I'm sorry for your loss, Karen. I wasn't there when she passed. Okay, I wasn't there when she passed, but her family wouldn't let me see her. There was a lot of pressure from her family. Her family were quite strict from what I'm being shown. The hand holding was her holding your hand like, I need you to know. When you're trying to get through to someone and it's an emotional talk and you're holding their hand going, listen to me, I need you to understand I love you. And that's kind of what I'm getting from her right now when it comes to connecting with her for you. All I keep getting is just let her know that I love her. Don't ever let her, don't get it into her head so she doesn't sit there feeling like, I didn't. Because I know her mind plays with her, but that's what she's saying. So I hope this helps, love. I'm really sorry for your loss. Medium message, thank you. Okay, Martine. A child is coming through for you, and I feel that this is somebody that this child did not die as a toddler. They were probably a stillborn or a twin of yours or a child of yours that you did lose. I've got I've got a male and a female. The male's not too clear on the age at the moment, but I'll get back to him in a minute. But the female is definitely of blood relation to you, and I feel that you lost this child when you could have been pregnant, or there was someone close to you that lost a child, and you would have been someone significant in that little baby's life. So yeah, I do pick up on that. A 15-year-old boy is also stepping forward for you as well, and I feel this could be a brother that you may have lost at a younger age too. So if you can, let me know. If not, that'll be for somebody else as well. But as I said, I'm not scared to get it wrong. But if I don't get it for you, I do apologize. I'm just saying what I get. And if it doesn't resonate straight away, just sit with it. Sit with it, because it will probably come and make sense later on. Diamond Deb, anything for me, please, Bree. Anything specific? I've got 15 minutes. I don't, just please give me something specific so I can actually get to the core of what you'd like answered. Because I feel like a lot of these, anything for me is like, let's see what you can pick up on. Yeah, I'm just tell me what you'd like to breed on, because I don't really want to get tested tonight. I just want to kind of get to it and I can answer your questions. I'm happy to read for you. Just let me know what you want. Yes, lost an unborn baby girl in pregnancy and some male soil pet aged 4. Hang on. And male soil pet aged 4, dog closest bond. Thank you so much. I hope I've given you some closure, because I know that I've given her some closure, being able to get that out and get it heard by you. Okay. But she's around. Okay. The male, yeah. So the male would be why I couldn't pick up on the male. But was the male that died, like the male pet, was male soil pet? Is that what you're saying? So male soil pet. Can you elaborate on that? I'm not too sure what you mean, but if you're talking about the pet that passed away and it was aged 4 and it was the dog, then that's, yeah, okay. I didn't pick up on the dog, but I did pick up on a young 15-year-old boy. Might not have even been for you though. Okay, so I hope this does help, and I hope I've been able to give you some closure tonight. Bree, may I please have a card? I can definitely relate to your other readings. My dad passed in 2002 from esophageal cancer. Wow. Alcohol related. Plus my cousin recently passed away from a drug overdose, pills related. Thank you for that. Thank you for that validation. This is why it's so important, because it makes me happy to know that I've connected for you and I've been able to give you that closure to know that these people are around. Okay. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it, Chris, and God bless, mate. Stay strong, bud. Angelina, I have read for you, Dale. Once the show's finished, and it'll be finished in about 15 minutes, you can easily just play it back. But yeah, I've already read for you, honey. I'm so sorry. If you are confused after you've listened to it, just feel free to send me a message, and I can go further with you if you want. But yeah, I'm sorry. Martine, son got through here. They are in heaven. Male was old soul pet. Yes. Oh, got you. Okay. Thank you for validating that. So at least I was on the right track somewhere. Oh, they're with you 100%. I'm a massive believer in reincarnation. As a medium, I do believe in reincarnation at the soul's choice when they're ready. You know, like, so my dog, when she died from a death out of snake bite back when I got Kobe, but before I got Kobe, I'm telling you, that is a reincarnation. Their personalities are exactly the same and they look completely different. So they do come back. They do come back. And I feel that I do feel you have one pet that has reincarnated to be with you again. So please keep that in mind. Thank you for your validation, darling. Thanks. Had a power cut. We'll reply after. Yeah, no worries, darling. And if you have any problems getting the answer, just message me, and I'll see what I can do for you. Stephen Small, card, please. No, I don't like how you've asked me. I'm sorry, I really don't. Bree, may I please have a card, or could I please have a card, please, Bree? I'm not here. I don't have to be up here to read for you guys if I don't want to, and I'm here by choice, so please have a bit of respect. I know you've used the please word, but that is a bit demanding. I'm sorry. I have to just respectfully say that. I will pull a card for you, though, but just keep that in mind from now on, if that's okay. I'm just going to go back and pull a card. Okay, so the card that you have here is the Six of Cups. A lot of dissociation and a lot of daydreaming. You need to stop wandering off with the fairies on the job. You could get hurt, especially if you're doing it at the workplace and around heavy machinery. That's all I've got as a warning. So please just, if it doesn't resonate, that's fine. But yeah, that's just all I've got for you, mate. Okay. Sue Henderson, love reading, please. You're heartbroken at the moment. That's what I can pick up around you. I don't even need the cards for this one. And it's almost like, have you just had a relationship breakdown? You're better off without that person. There's someone that's just left your life that is really toxic, and they are very, very manipulative. So if it's that person we're talking about, then you do not need them in your life. I'm not going to be able to pick up on anybody that is going to be coming into your life soon, because you need to find you to heal. You'll find your soulmate when you find your soul, mate. I'm sorry. That's all I've got for you at the moment, darling. I'm not going to just try and pull shit out of thin air. I'm not like that. So thank you for your apology, mate. Stephen Small. Sorry, I didn't mean it. That's all good. That's all good. It's honestly fine. I can take messages wrong. It's just that's problems with messages. But yeah, I'm very, yeah, all good. No hard feelings, mate. I hope that I was able to help you though. I feel bad now, eh? I feel bad, but I have to say something, eh? Yeah, it'll teach me. It'll teach me. At least I'm polite when I say it. I can always say what I mean without being mean, mostly. Oh dear. Yep. I'm gonna go to the first question for Deb, if that's okay, because she needs cheering up. So we'll go with cheering up. Okay. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Your value does not decrease based on other people's inability to see what you're worth. I'm going to say that right now. People don't heal properly when they don't want to, and if they don't want to buy it, they don't want to buy it, but they do take it out on those around them. And if this has happened to you, just know it's their unhealed trauma and it's their unhealed stuff. If this doesn't have anything to do with you, then I need you to know that when it comes to feeling like this, half the time they're probably not even your feelings. We, as spiritual beings, you are very gifted. You do have abilities, and you feel people's emotions that intently that it's you can't figure out why you feel these things. And if you can't figure out why you feel these things, the chances are you're picking up on somebody that's just lost a child around the corner, or you're picking up on someone that's just lost a loved one that's passed away, or you're picking up on the grief of somebody else. It doesn't always mean that they're yours, darling. And when you can actually step back and go, okay, well, there's nothing in particular that's making me feel this way, it has to be somebody else. You know, it doesn't always be put down to bipolar or mood disorders. Like, that's what people are going to tell you that you have, but in reality, there's a reason behind it. Okay, I feel that you have always suffered from self-worthlessness. And look, honestly, I can't give you a massive reading right now, but I just hope that what I can say can help push you in the right direction. These feelings are temporary. This is all temporary. So please don't go making any permanent decisions based on these temporary emotions. It's not going to last forever, hon, and you're going to get there. Okay, I promise. Money is going to improve for you too, if this is the problem, because I feel like a lot of it's got money issues is what I'm picking up. You've cut someone off recently, am I wrong? Or you're about to. Your money issues are going to stop happening when this person leaves. Hope this helps, my darling. I really do. Keep going strong. You're gorgeous. Okay. Okay, Karen White. Spiritual Psychics TV, can you let Bree know that she was 100%, she is the love of my life, and I had other mediums say I was the love of her life, and she and her family blocked me from Facebook, so it stops there. I need to get the rest of the message. Okay, well, thank you for that validation. I appreciate it. And like you both had such a passionate love for each other, and you know what? Love is love. Doesn't matter if you're a guy loving a guy, a girl loving a girl. Like, it doesn't matter. It's the soul that you love, not the body type or the body gender. And I think that's beautiful. You guys had something really special, and she's always with you. Pay attention to her. Pay attention to things that she used to do, and even smells, memories, hear like noises. They're her. Especially if you ask, did she smoke? Was there like a little cigarette lighter? Is what I'm picking up. So, I feel like that there was something to do with that as well. It was almost like there was something that you had an issue with. But I'm going to move on to the next reading because I haven't got much longer to go. So this is Susie Henderson. Thank you. My husband died 2 years ago, and my mum within the same month as my husband died of a chemical that he was a fireman and he was from the fire service, and my mum died of dementia. Wow. You know what? Probably one of the strongest people that I've come across tonight is you, Sue, for going through all that and still being able to come up here and explain what you, because I don't know how you're coping, girl. Like, honestly, you are very strong, and that is your mum's strength. That is your mum's strength. Your husband is always there. It's almost like you can't get rid of him. He's very stubborn and very cheeky, and he's always trying to. I can almost see you like this with your hands over your eyes, and him just dancing around like a silly person. But you can't see him because he's not physically there. But he's like, hello, I am here. Oh God, what am I going to do? Like, I need to let her know that I am. And he is there. He is there all the time. He's actually with your mother. And they didn't get along or see eye to eye all the time, but they've actually been able to sort their differences. And they're actually really close over on the other side now. So I think you'd be happy to hear that. I hope that helps, love. And I'm really sorry for your loss. I am. Okay, Alison Turnbull. Hi, Bree. I would love some guidance, please. You are on the right path. Don't sit there and question whether you're not on the right path or whether you are, because you are. You are exactly where you're meant to be. And this year that you've had you'll be able to see it all in hindsight, and it will all make sense. But you've really accomplished a lot of self-love and a lot of self-discipline this year, I feel, and that's something that you've always struggled with. And it's almost like because you've had the isolation from people that normally would distract you from this sort of thing, you needed to have a separation from them in order to find who you are. Don't feel that you're useless. Don't feel that you're worthless. Don't feel that you're just going to go downhill, because I promise you will if you continue that mindset. You just be positive. You tell the universe what you want. Ask the universe for what you want, and you will get it. You will get it, okay? But don't feel that you're just an experiment. Don't feel that you're just a tumbleweed drifting in, like, going in the wind. It's not the case at all. You're here for a reason, hon. So just keep that in mind. Okay, I hope this helps, love. I do see somebody around you as well in the physical world that is very going through a lot. you're helping them. You're going to be helping them very much so because of what you've been through. So just know that, hun. It's not for nothing. Hope that helps, hun. Sherry has an LeBlanc. Good morning. First time ever coming across one of your lives. If you feel there is any messages for me, please let me know, as my family and I are in a struggle right now. I feel defeated, and is there anyone around me in spirit that could be helping me choose the right decisions? There's nobody in the spiritual world or in the cosmic land that is ever going to tell you what to choose, but they're going to be there to help guide you in the right direction by strengthening your intuition, by encouraging you to listen to your intuition. I get you feel defeated, girlfriend. I really do. I know how it feels. Like I'll be honest with you. I'm going to open up a little bit here. The last 2 weeks, I've gotten out of bed 4 mornings in a row and cried my eyes out for no reason. I'm depressed too. I get it, and we all go through these things, and everyone is suffering from something. It's and I'm sorry that you're going through that. I know you feel defeated. Don't give up. Your efforts are not going unnoticed, and karma is going to be served very soon, and you've done nothing wrong, so you've got nothing to worry about. All right, family doesn't always have to mean family. Relatives can be relatives, but it doesn't mean that they're family. You've got 2 people in your family that have really stood by you and stuck up for you, whatever's going on, and it's almost like everyone's turned against you. And you know why? It's because your vibration's lifting. It's not because you've done anything wrong. It's not because of a difference in opinion or belief. It's because your vibration's lifting, and they're not there anymore. You can have someone that's on a low vibration to someone that's on a high vibration, and I'm talking like this. If they're not on my level, they're not going to understand a word of what I'm saying in one ear and out the other. Okay, so that's what's happening. It's not that you're being abandoned. It's not that you're being, ganged up on. It's the fact that you're getting ways cleared for you because God heard conversations that you didn't. But just know that. Don't feel defeated. You're a very strong girl. You and your resilience is going to get you a long way. So just keep going with that. Take the emotions out of the situation if you can, and just try and analyze it from a logical point of view. I really hope that helps. I know that was vague, but I'm not going to try and sit there and just, make stuff up. I'm not like that. I'll say what I get, but you are going to get through this. Okay. If you'd like a reading, Faye, I've got 2 minutes left. I probably won't get to you because you didn't ask me a specific question. I will pull one random card for you though. This is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands here means that you are finding who you are, girl. There's been a lot of betrayal in your life, and there's been a lot of deceit, and it's almost at the point where you're worth now enough to let go. And yes, it's going to hurt. Yes, it has hurt you, and it might not even be a person. It could be a habit, an addiction. It could be it could be anything that you just want to kick. But I do feel that you're gonna feel so proud of yourself for doing it because you dreaded doing it for so long, and you finally do it. I did it. I don't have to worry about it anymore. That's you, okay? So I hope that helps. But yeah, if you can get the question in before I finish, and if I do get around to you, then I'll try and answer it. But that's all I can give you for now, hon. I'm sorry. Denise, Bree, you can be so proud of yourself with all you've got through. Yeah, 100%. Like me personally, or just in general, because 100% on both. 100% on both. When you go through things and you can actually sit there and acknowledge and go, I've been through hell and back, and I'm still standing here trying to help other people. Absolutely, that is something to be proud of, on my behalf and everybody else's behalf. You've got a lot to be proud of too. You've come a long way as well. You're very good at being able to compliment other people and encourage them to do it to yourself more, girl. You need it. Okay, Ola Madden. Hi, my brother passed away suddenly, 14 years old, and he was playing football and he got hit with a stud on the football boots. It got infected and he died of blood clot from the leg up to his brain and took him 2 bleeds to the brain. I'm going to tell you this, he did not feel the worst of it. By the time the blood had clotted, I'm being shown that his brain had already started to accept what was going on. And let me tell you something, I have almost crossed the line back in May or March when I caught COVID. And let me tell you, your brain releases a little bit of DMT when you actually do pass away so that it can be an enjoyable experience. The pain that you're feeling that he may have actually felt, apart from the collision and the impact, he didn't feel anything after that, and he didn't know what was going on. It didn't take him long to cross over, and it's a one-way tunnel. they can't not cross over. It's just a process that they do go through. He is over there, and he's got little to no karma. So he is he's done what he's had to do, and unfortunately, when our higher selves are in control, which they are, they control everything: how we come in, what we do, how we handle things, and unfortunately, how we go out. So he has done his purpose here. Okay, you did everything you could as a sister, and you guys were very close when you were younger as well. And it's like he's speechless. That's all he's saying. He's speechless. He doesn't have much to say. But he is there. That's all he wants you to know. He is there, and he did not feel any pain when it came to him passing away. So I'm really sorry for your loss, Ola. My love's with you. I'm off, everybody. Thank you so much for your time tonight, and thank you all for your validations. Please feel free to follow me, message me, reach out to me if you need to have a chat or a friend to talk to or a shoulder to cry, whatever. I'm here for all of you as much as I can be. But I've got a jet now. I love you all, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. See ya.
Spiritual Psychics TV are happy to tell you about their second holistic fair. Our event has over 30 stalls, with 8 readers, free talks, and workshops throughout the day. From 1 p.m. on the day, we have a free mediumship demonstration with Deb Clark. Our holistic fair has 5 different crystal stalls, 2 homemade soap specialists, with 6 different healers, ranging from spiritual, Reiki and sound healing. Readers such as Matt and Kirsty Grogan, Polly Harnett, Sam O'Neill, Jane Morton, Nick Brown, Emily Baker, and Patty Kennedy. We also have a variety of other interesting stalls available. Our event is on Saturday 3rd of December starting from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. at the Waterlooville Community Centre. Come and say hello, enjoy the free workshops, talks, have a private reading, and purchase some wonderful Christmas gifts at the SPTV Holistic Fair. Tonight from 8 p.m, Bill Hughes and his guest will be demonstrating their mediumship abilities with free readings to our viewers.